Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday once again. Hope everybody remembers the time change. Seems I'm the only one here at the moment. So it's really weird when I'm talking to myself. Sure, people will hop in. There's a couple of viewers. Now, at least I'm not talking to myself. But I hope everyone having a good start to their day. I myself have had a super boring night at work. And I have forgotten to charge my other light. Oh, that's great. So, Nick T, good morning, sir. I was just about to ask someone about you, Mr. Nick T. I hadn't seen you post in the Discord. Morning, Audioitis. Got any good benchmades this week? Mr. William got him a new one this week, and I like it. It was one I'd been looking at. I think he got it off of AliExpress, possibly. It's the new model of the Bug Out, or one of the newer models of the Bug Out. Anyway, good morning to all you gentlemen. So my lighting situation is going to be a little weird this morning. I've got to clean this mat or buy some new ones. I think I just need to buy a new one every month or so. I guess I could go back to the to that one. You tagged out? Okay. I see you. Yeah, it's the Kith Bug Out. That's right. So, last night, in my front pocket, I had this, which is the new Wakas. The new Wakas are in. This is my favorite Topo pattern one. They are great knives. Good morning, Steve. Morning, mister. Yeah, these Wakas are super nice. I love the pattern on this one. It gives you just enough grip. And right now, this one is guillotine because a couple of screws have loosened, including the pivot. So, that is something I wanted to talk about with buying Chinese knives. Good morning, John. Make sure to go around and tighten up all your screws first thing. Because this one has a loose body screw, and you can see it wiggle. You can actually hear it. So make sure to go around and tighten all the screws when you get a new Chinese knife. Wow, that one was super loose. So when you buy a real Waka, yeah, William, I just talked to him about the Eldorado, about when it'll be ready. I talked to him yesterday. I'll go over that in just a minute. But what I was saying about the Waka, when you get it, they don't give you a tool that works with the body screws or the scale. I mean the pivot. Why did I say scale? But Lemifshi did include that, so that's cool. But that screw was super loose. I need to stick something through this little hole. That's what she said. So that's when my chopsticks come into play. Well, I say that, and now it's not going to fit. See what else I got handy that I can put through it. this bit go through it. Yep. All right, let me tighten this up. All right. Good morning, ground fog. Yeah, I'll go check the Discord in just a minute. Let me finish tightening this pivot. But as I was saying about these Wakas, they're super nice. I like them. I think they feel better quality than the Proteans. As far as out of the box, they definitely have better action out of the box, and the ergos on them is perfect. They are a medium-sized knife, so if you don't like medium-sized knives, you probably will not like this. But I am going to go around and put some Loctite in these screws. You see that? But the reverse flick on these Wakas is crazy. Your finger just lines right up perfectly with the thumb stud, and if you just, it's super satisfying to reverse flick. The front flipper on it, I wish the jimping extended all the way out that end. It's kind of messed up, and you can front flip it, but it would be so much easier if they added just a couple more pieces of jimping. Like, why stop the jimping right there? Makes no sense. Like, finish it out. I guess the original was like that, but if it is, then that's silly too. You can front flip it though. So I got, oh man, did I even bring that in? Nope, left it in the car. I got 3 different versions. I guess I could hop over to the Discord and show the tagged out, and then show, yeah, here we go. There's the new tagged out with titanium scales. Yeah, that's a nice looking knife. That's a good size knife too. The tagged out is a bigger knife. Yeah, that's super cool. Congrats on that one. So I did get 3 versions. I got the Skelly, or the Holy, sorry, the Plain, and the Topo. And the Plain and the Holy one kind of look the same on the clip side, except I believe the Holy one is a little lighter color. Fresh out the box, the Holy one had the best action. They all have great detent. Clips feel good on them. The one I used in the middle is super sharp. So yeah, another great $100 clone. And let's see, Williams got a oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. William. Everybody smash the like button. Let me go back for a second. In fact, I gotta go grab those I really want to go grab those knives. I need to go grab them. Let's see, what else? Something else I was wanting to mention. Good morning, Waylon. Hey, you guys. Oh, I know what it was. It was what I got in my hand right here. So, Monthly Knife Club. Have any of y'all used Monthly Knife Club? Or do you get a battle box? Or do you get any kind of monthly package? Package. I was curious about that. I got I would not suggest a person like John does one of these services. But if you're a person that likes all kinds of knives and don't mind being surprised by something, they're pretty nice. And they have an onyx plan. And so the onyx plan is $119. And you're supposed to get a knife that's valued at, heck, I don't remember, 160 to 250 for 119 bucks. And so I was a member for quite a while. I got my Kubey, one of my Kubey Hyperions for 119. I got a Smooth Sentinel for 119. I got a Starhawk for 119. Good morning, Andrew. I got a Raven for $35. So I was a member of the standard name brand. Hold on. So the Onyx plan and the standard name brand plan. There's a Giant Mouse Ace Iona for $119. Here's a QSP Hornbill. That's that one I showed you. But a lot of these knives, I paid $119. They were like $199 knives. I got the Kaiser Tien. I got the Concept Arcus. I got the Concept Nest Street. I got the Defcon Knives Ultralight. I got the Real Steel Megalodon, the Gerber Gear Scout. All those were 35 bucks, and the Trivisa Vela for 35 bucks. So it was a pretty cool little deal for a while. But I got to the point where most people do, and you start getting knives that you don't like or that you wouldn't pick yourself, and you kind of feel like it's wasted money. Because I don't know if you looked through a bunch of these, but a bunch of these knives are for sale or have been sold. So that should tell you something. But I ran across these when I was cleaning, and I thought it was kind of funny. I quit it a long time ago, over a year ago. But they have a few packages. Yeah, you do, Ray Stacks. You get $200 knives for $119. So like this one says $212 is what it listed for at some places, and I paid $119. And these values on here are pretty fair. I looked them up, and it's pretty much like Blade HQ price or the website price or something. So I was able to get back out. Like, I paid $120 for this Wii. It goes all the way up to $288 on some websites. So I was able to get my money back out of this one even after having it for a year. $120 for a Wii Starhawk is a great price. Same with this Smooth Sentinel. I sold it and got my $120 back out of it too. And it was at $247. So it's about half price. Not bad. Anytime you can get a $200 knife for half price. I guess custom knives go up, William. I don't have any customs. A lot of knives will maintain their value, though. Pretty close to what they started out at. They have quite a few different packages. They have got some new ones, it looks like. Starter knife plan, name brand knife plan. These right here, they have a 25, a 35, a 55, and Onyx has gone up to 129. It was 119 when I did it. Tier 2, and they tell you you get stuff like Kaiser, Artisan, Bestek, Kubey, QSP, CJRB, Civivi, and many more on this $55. But you usually get about double. A bunch of these knives will be $60 knives that you get for 35 bucks. And these will probably be $50, $45, $50 knives. Oh yeah, Andrew made me reminisce on some old episodes, and oh wow, Audioitis just posted his some of his knives on the Discord. Got a lot of bug outs there. That's a pretty cool little setup you got going there. But yeah, he made me reminisce about all kinds of stuff we've done on the stream that I forgot about. I went back and had to look through a bunch of videos last night, so it made me see some of the old stuff. Pretty crazy. 300 days is a long time ago. Oh wow, they have a $199 plan now. Onyx Plus. Huh. You get Kaiser, Wee, Artisan. Oh, that doesn't look like. Yeah, that's. Oh, but you're going to get there. I don't know. Some of the plans, they have boxes too, I think. Previous boxes. Let's see what. All right, yeah, so here's the starter name brand. You got a Gerber Harsey Air Ranger. 25 bucks. It's normally 37 to 47. 35 bucks, you get a $60 knife, like I said. 55, $60. 55 bucks, you get an $80 knife. Let's see how much this one is for the $199 package. See, it's $199 on here. Yeah, that's, oh, you get it for $129. Sorry. Yeah, so you get it for 129 bucks, and it's $199 on their website. But you can find it cheaper other places. Like, how much is it on Atlantic? Yeah, see, 114. So it wouldn't take me but one time to see a knife cheaper on Atlantic Knife than I paid for 129 bucks, and I would cancel the box. So I guess that's partly why I stopped doing it. So don't do it. You can find this knife right now for 114 bucks, or you can pay 130 plus shipping and handling. Oh, no problem, Andrew. I think it was episode 140, and I can't remember what the other one is. I went back and I had to go through. I was scrolling for days trying to find. I actually had to go look when I shipped a knife to Sever 7 so I could tell when I worked on his knife. But it was about the episode with the right here where I fixed the detent on this knife. So yeah, towards the back of the knife, I figured it was going to land in the hole, and I figured out that it was going to land more back towards the back of the knife, like towards the thumb stud and then towards the flipper tab. So I took my tapered carbide bit and I secured the knife blade down. I've got painter's tape over it to protect it. And then I went down and I drilled a little bit more of a hole, and then I took it out, and I didn't do quite enough, but I could feel that it was getting better. So I took it back out one last time and I did it, and this is how it turned out. So I had to make the hole a little larger on this bottom side down here. I know you can see it looks kind of like well, you can see where I rounded out the bottom there to make the hole a little bit bigger. And now the detent ball falls right into that hole, and it fixed the detent on it. So like I said before, you could take this knife, and it had absolutely zero detent. And you could just barely shake it and the blade would come out, but now you can shake it vigorously and the blade does not come out. It's got proper detent now. And when you do finally break loose the flipper tab, it's got enough detent to where it opens all the way. I've tried to fail it. I got it to fail once, barely right out here, but most of the time it opens fully. So I was able to fix the detent. So yeah, there had been a bunch of articles on Reddit about people widening out the holes, the detent ball holes. And so Andrew was like, he's been reading them and it makes him want to do it to all his knives, he said. And I told him that I had shown that on video one of the days. And there's lots of things we've done on a Thursday that I forgot about. We did all kinds of modding stuff. The shipping charge for Kubey is $35. What? On their website? Don't forget, if you use Kubey Knives or KB Knives, we got a code from our buddy. What is the YAG fixed blade? Add to cart. Remove. Check out. Use the code BOBDEAL. It'll take off $20. Let's see. Bob Barker, 123 East Main Street, Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, I meant 123 Main Street, Nashville, Tennessee. Wow, FedEx International Economy, $35. Dang. Oh, yes, Andrew, we did finish the fixed blade. Now we got to make the sheath. Fixed blade is finished, though. Sharpened, heat treated, assembled, comfortable, slicey, sharp, and something that I made. Pretty wild. We made. Y'all made it with me. Y'all helped me. Oh, yeah, William? Yeah. Oh, so you've been talking to him too? I didn't realize you talked to him. I was going to tell you, I messaged him yesterday and asked him about the Eldorado, and the quote straight from him was, should be getting them out to me hopefully here in next week or so. Once I get them, I'll start shipping them out. They're all made, just getting assembled now. So he told me they're getting assembled now. Yeah, that shipping is crazy. So, alright, so I bought the Kubey Yag. I wonder if the AliExpress store has... Let's see if the Kubey store, Kubey flagship store. It doesn't show anything. Wow. That's the wrong store. Kubey Knife Store. And I don't see any Kubeys. Maybe they're not on AliExpress. Alright, let's just go back and type Kubey Yag. Did not show up. So they don't have their newest knives. Huh. You got a GTK 6? Oh yeah, I think you showed that knife on the Discord. That's crazy though. That's why I use White Mountain knives. Kubey Yag. Do they have the Yag? See, that's a brand new one. Nope. But they do have plenty of Kubeys. In stock, 418. Wow. 418 different models of Kubeys. I still want to try one of these. That's a good price on that too. Wish I knew what the total length of it was. 3.27 inch blade. Alright, hold on. Steedle. See if we got some specs on it here. Yeah, it's 230 on here. It's 120 something on there. Oh, wow. That thing's tiny. No, can't do it. Wow, look how small that thing is. Morning, TC. Yeah, that's I like how they have the hand, like a big American hand. It's probably not an American hand. Who knows what kind of hand it is. Looks like a healthy person, though. Pretty good size representation of the... Yeah. What about Shirogorov, TC? What are you saying about Shiro? I confused. Let's see how much the $160 knife drops to in the cart. Coupon code Alchemy 10. So 116 down to 160 down to 115. That's still too much, man. I miss the days where you could get these for $70, $80. I must have missed something you said, TC. I'm still confused. What's what clicking noise? Shouldn't be a clicking noise. I haven't been clicking anything. There's some kind of weird feedback. I don't see it on my microphone stuff, so I think it's on your end. Yeah, I like these. I like the Waka. Oh, dang. The Shiro got you. Now I understand. Be careful, man. Yeah, these knives are definitely thin, but it's pretty comfortable. Jimping feels good. It's big enough that I can get all 4 fingers on it, so that's all that matters. I'm going to run to the car and get those other ones real quick. I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, I bet Andrew did have a ton of knives waiting at home. And you brought back how many? 17? Dang. So yeah, the plain Jane one was supposed to be my favorite. But of course, without doing a little bit of tuning, I did put some oil on it last night. And that seemed to help it, so it's getting better. I think it'll break in nicely though. There's the plain one. And then here's the holy one. I guess they are the same color. It was just the shadow. And out the box, this one had the best action. But when I tightened it up, they're all about the same. Like, they're all real consistent. The detent's good on them. That's the thing I like about them, is they're all pretty even. And I actually carried this to work with me in my front pocket, but I swapped it out with this one halfway through the night. Oh, I never did show what was in my back pocket last night. Amazingly, I stropped this one yesterday with some green, with my strop with some green and some diamond paste on this side. But that's all I've done. And this one is so easy to strop. You basically just do this one edge, and then you hold it up at this angle and do this other edge, and you are done. Now I got to do the other side, but that's all I've been doing to sharpen this knife. That right there. 5 times on each side. Good to go. I can do the old edge trick, make it stop cutting. Anyway, so yeah, I like the Wakas. I like them a lot. Wakas are good. And I took this with me last night too, just because I found it and I was excited to carry it. That's an old Shiro clone. I'll make sure to put it back in the right place this time. This knife feels pretty good too. Green Thorn just pretty much does their thing. So anyway, that's what I had with me last night. Oh, let me show you the ones I got. I've used a couple of different sets. We need to do a video on mirror polishing again. But there's 2 kits that I bought, and y'all saw one of them bend the heck out of my Dremel. It bent the... Hold on just a second. I'm going to show you the good one, William. These right here are super lightweight and will not bend your Dremel. But they are these right here. So you get the little thing that goes in the Dremel, and you get a little Velcro thing, and you can buy these pads, and you can buy extra ones whenever you run out. But they have this thick foam above it, and it lets it contour really good. There you go. So you can see the angle, so you can get in there really good. And then the diamond paste that I bought, they're actually sold out of. But let me show you which one I got, and I'm sure they'll have a recommendation. So I got this 15,000 grit diamond polishing lapping stuff right here, and this stuff works awesome, but it's sold out. So they do have some 80,000 grit, which would work, but you need something else before that, like some flits, and then this, and you would get the best mirror polish of your life. I'm gonna throw a oh, here's 15,000. Are they still? Aha, so they do have it. So here's a link to the 15,000 grit stuff. Hold on, I gotta shorten the link because they always want to give you this crazy link. That's all you need right there. If you're ever wondering how to copy and paste Amazon links, there's a DP and then there's a number after it. There's a sequence right up here at the top. And you can copy that and put it in a search. Like if you send that number right there to someone, so this number that's up there at the address, if you send that to someone and they put it in their Amazon search, it'll take them right to that product. The same way when you're going to eBay, this is just little stupid knowledge from Chip. But if you go to eBay and you want to shorten the eBay links for something, let's say we wanted a link to this knife. This number up here at the top is also the same way. So you can paste this number and tell them to go to eBay and search it. And if you type that number in the search box in eBay, it'll bring right up that knife. So that's a way that you can shorten Amazon links and eBay links by that number that's in the URL at the top, or the string. Good morning, Tegan. You got what, Waylon? Yeah, those will work too. But you want something to spread it out across wider area, or you'll get these work great. I don't think I gave the link to those, but there's the link to those little polishing pads. You can mirror polish a knife in about 10 minutes with those. Those and that 15,000 grit stuff that I showed you will mirror polish a knife in about 15 minutes. That's what I used to do the Rosie. I did the titanium and the blade mirror polished probably about 20 minutes. Let's see, what else mod related? Somebody said but Flitz is about 10,000 grit, I believe. You can get Flitz tubes everywhere. I think it's about 10,000. So you can get, normally what I do is I use Flitz for a little while until I start getting close, and then I move up to that 15,000 diamond paste and finish it off. We'll do one live on Thursday after I finish the sheath. We'll mirror polish something. I've been wanting to do that again anyway. So what knives are y'all getting in today? For this week? Sent my new concept to the Discord. Where at? No, you didn't. Unless I don't see it. I don't see anything new. Tegan. Where did you put it? Oh. What is this? 30,000 grit? Well, there you go. Yep, the Dremel speeds it up. So I couldn't imagine what that 60,000 stuff does. Where's that? Well, I can go back up here. Dang it, I hear it in the background. Blah, 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 blah. Whoops, that's Williams' link. Which one did I put? Ah, dang it, my mouse. Yeah, so this 80,000 grit, can you imagine what that would do?
Good morning,
whoa,
everyone.
Whoa, what is going on? How did that start playing? Huh? You leave a browser playing with autoplay on and something else will come on. Yeah, he just rubbed that 30,000 with his finger. Cliff, good morning, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of that 80,000 and try it out. See how great it does. This 15,000 gets it pretty dang good though. I've got a box over here that makes it really nice so it doesn't sling stuff everywhere. So what I do, I'll show you what I do. Is I've got the, what's funny is I got everything in here. So I've got this box right here. And that's where I've done all my mirror polishing. So I've got this board. You can take the blade out, and this screw is a perfect size to go through a pivot on a blade. So I take the blade and I attach it to this board, and then I lay this in the bottom of this box. And then I use this chopstick that I broke apart to put on the 15,000 grit diamond paste onto the blade. So I haven't used hardly much of it at all because of how little it takes. So I take that and I rub this on the blade when it's attached down there. And then since I'm using my Dremel, the sides of this box are pretty tall. You can't see, but it's a pretty tall side. So I hold it down in there and it slings the stuff everywhere inside the box. See you later, Tegan. But this screwdriver is to take this screw out to attach a blade to. But I found a real big chunky screw that goes right through pivots good. So this is a great hassle-free setup to not make a mess and to be able to polish whatever you want to. And you don't have to screw the blade down. You can just lay scales down in there and do the same thing. But I've got all the little kits. I've tried a few of them. Here, let me show you. There's no telling. These things could have some residue on them, so I need to tighten up these other two body screws, and they're all pretty nice though. But right here is where I keep all my polishing stuff. So here's a bigger one that goes into a drill. So you can get these little polishing pads that go into a drill, but a drill doesn't spin that fast. So I bought some of these extra pads that go on this one. So that's what goes with that one. And then here's the smaller one that goes in the Dremel. And as you can see, I have polished a heck of them. And I've got a whole other kit that I bought from AliExpress with that little, that's the one I use now though, is this one right here. Because this one, the mass on the end of it, it's too big. So when you start spinning it at high RPMs, it'll bend this shank. And I did it live on video one day. But these lighter ones right here with the Velcro, these, you're not spinning as big of a mass. So I've got a bunch of diamond sprays too. That's 1 micron right there. But these work a lot better than these because of the mass that's spinning at the end of the Dremel. And like I said, the Dremel spins so fast, it'll bend this. You can go back, but there's the flits. And then I've also got one. So here's a whole other kit of that little thing. I got one of these too. This has that bigger head on it that weighs a lot. But I've got these other ones that go on a drill. Let me see what's going on in here. I've also got these big fluffy ones that go on the Velcro. So these are different. These are big, like fluff ball ones. Hold on. Yeah, these are the fluffy ones. So these are pretty wild. This is for like buffing your car. But I buy, here's the attachment. So this one has blue jean. It's like it goes in your drill, and it's like having a portable polish buffer wheel. And it came with these 3. It's got this coarse one. It's kind of like, anyway, it's got these other 2. That works good for polishing. And then here's a couple of the ones I've already used and turned black, and I just didn't throw away. But this is the little crown bag that I keep all the polishing stuff in. And I usually just drop this bag down in the box when I'm not polishing. I've got some other of these diamond sprays though, so that's 0.5 micron, and this is 1 micron. But these are diamond strop sprays, but you can spray them on these pads too. Where did you send the Amazon link, John? Right here somewhere? Did I miss it? Sorry about that. All right. So that was polishing talk. What do y'all want to talk about? Let me get my light hooked up. I've been letting it charge for a minute. I've got one light over here, but let me get a second one on the situation. There we go. All right, so I did tighten that one. Let me go ahead and tighten this one up. I'm ready to make a new knife. Oh, he sent it to the Discord links. Thank you, Mr. John. All right, that pivot feels good. That body screw was loose though. Man, they put good knurling on these things. You can really tweak it down. It hurt my fingers, but I was able to tweak it down. That one didn't turn much either. And that pivot was still tight, so that's good. This one definitely has the best action. Pretty dang smooth. And they make a really good sound closing and opening. So the closing sound is really satisfying. I don't know if you can hear that. But they make a really good sound. Anyway, the front flipper though, you can front flip them, but man, I don't know why they left off that much jimping. Like that's just silly. You would be able to light switch it, but you just slip off now. I don't know why they did that. I guess because the original did, maybe. You saw a girl in town doing what? Saturday in the park. Think it is time for a knife. What do y'all want to talk about? Give me some knives to talk about this morning. Or I'm gonna go start browsing Knife Swap. Oh, I guess I could click that link. Oh, compound. Yeah, I've got a bunch of that. You can buy this stuff from AliExpress, John, for real cheap. Pretty much the same price. I got a bunch of these tubes too. They're so tiny though. Yeah, I forgot I have a whole Ziploc bag full of those somewhere. I bought a lot of times on Knife Swap. Guys will add those in as like add-ons. But you can buy those same little things. Diamond paste. These right here are the same things, but they have the little syringes too for like 99 cents. They go up from 400 to 15,000 on those. That's weird that they added colors. You can get those exact same ones though. I've seen them on here somewhere. They sell these on lots of places too. There's the little syringes. 400 mesh to 14,000. 10 pieces, 5 grams each. Crazy how many things in the world you can buy off of AliExpress. And don't let me take you down the Alibaba site and take in and search for like mini excavator or mini truck. Let's buy a shipping container of mini trucks. You can buy a whole shipping container of these. Pretty wild, the stuff that you can order straight from China. Yep, you can get whatever you want. $4,000 to $5,000. You can buy some wild stuff from AliExpress or Alibaba. I used to, so there are clone Honda four-wheelers that you can buy that actually use Honda parts, or you can use Honda parts. Wow, what in the heck? Electric four-wheeler. Some wild stuff you can buy now. Minimum order, 1 unit. Long range EV, $10,000. Morning, Sever. I didn't see Sever. Where's Sever? Oh. Working and lurking, how's the Waka? It's awesome, Sever. I like it. You'll love it. The Topo one is my favorite as far as grip. But the D10, as far as being consistent, they're one of the most consistent that I've bought 3 of recently. The D10, the snap, all of it is good. William, that strop compound that JT just posted, that John just posted, is great. Just figure out what size you want. And this link right here, that's that stuff right there in those tubes. But you can get the whole little kit there for $9. The click and cut. I think we looked at that at some point, but I don't remember. Yes, we did look at it. But I didn't pay attention to it much, I don't think. So, and this is from a guy that lives in Alaska and uses so it's one of the swappable blade cold steels. $20. You said it's easily sharpened. So I guess you're meaning this blade. You can sharpen the other one too. Well, I'll tell you what I've got. So that's a good price though, $20. But 9 tie EDC Amazon. 9 tie EDC has a replaceable blade. I've got one of these. They're $33. But they come with 2 different blade shapes, and I believe they come with 6 blades. No, they come with 3 extras, but there's two Tontos and 2 drop points. And they're pretty cool. I've actually got mine right behind me on the wall on the magnet. But it's this knife right here. And for a game, for somebody that processes game, or a guy that would lead, I can't think what, a guy that takes people hunting, I can't think of the word. This thing is pretty cool though, and it's got a toolless, I'm sure that other one does too, but it's a toolless blade swap, and all you do is unscrew this until it's got some room, and then you can push it. And when you push it, the blade just comes right out, and it's basically the same thing. Yeah, guide. There you go. Thanks. And it locks in really good, and when all you do is tighten it back, and then you can't press in on it to get the blade out. But it's a good size, full size knife. And I bet these would sharpen up pretty good too. But it did come with a pack of extras. I haven't opened the pack, or I would put the Tonto on it. But you can see it's a large knife. It's bigger than the Waka. But yeah, that $20 version of the cold steel, you can't go wrong with that. Oh, it has, okay. Oh, I was going to go back and keep checking it out. I don't know why they don't show them all right here. They should. Let me look better here. Aha. There we go. Yeah, that would be awesome for you, man. Gut hook. But so you get three for $20. That's good. Especially if you said they sharpen up well. Oh man, you can't even see. Dang it. I was looking at all of them right here. I did a little bit better research. So yeah, you can get, it looks like a nicer version for $26, or the standard one for $20. And then they have all these different blades, like a gut hook one, clip point, drop point, slot master. Yeah, sorry, I didn't open the browser at first. I got them right here though. How long are they? Like 2.5 inch? Does it say how long they are? Um, let's see. It'll say on here. Maybe. Well, it says 4 inch handle and 6.5 inches overall. So they're 2.5 inches. Oh, was one of them a fixed blade? Is that what that other one is? No, that one folds. What do you mean the fixed blade? Uh, what is up with this one? What is a capping blade? Cliff? Yeah, John, I've got a Olitans too somewhere. Yeah, what is a capping blade? Caping? Caping blade? Caping. Coping? Caping? What is a caping knife? Is a small knife used by taxidermy and hunters to remove the hide, delicate areas around the face. Ah, what is the caping? Yeah, that's what I thought. After I said it for a minute, caping sounds better. Learn something new every day. Thank you, Mr. Cliff. That's what we're all here for, to learn. Talk knives. Yeah, Olitans does have a bunch of them too. I've got an Olitans somewhere. I've got one. Oh yeah, it's hanging right here. Duh. But these have the scalpel blades. I forgot that the Olitans I got is titanium, and I anode it, and it hangs behind me all the time. But it has those number 22, I think number 22 scalpel blades. No, these are number not 22, 55 SS. Oh, stainless steel. Yeah, but this is a little Olitans. Um, I've Oh yeah, everybody's mad about that collabo from Strider and Vero. We talked about that yesterday, Andrew. Olitans has got that titanium knife that I want to try out too. I still haven't run across one of those. The shift. Let's go look at the shift while y'all are talking about it. Close down some windows. Vero shift. Oh, okay. Yeah. Where's my alt cut? Supposed to be right over here somewhere. Hello? Mr. Alt Cut. There it is. Whoops, sorry about that. I didn't see that pop up. Because of the stolen, I guess Strider is, yeah, here's a little alt cut. Unfortunate thing is they quit making this, so the little blades will be hard to find. Yeah, I saw you saying that, Andrew. I just couldn't remember where mine was. Well, mister, if you ever win a competition, if you ever win a spin on this thing, I'll send you this titanium Olitans scalpel. In fact, might just send it to you anyway. Do people make these little shift blades in different styles? Like on Etsy or something? Shift collection? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody on Etsy yeah. Not gonna find it. Precision scalpel. All right. What else are we going to look at today? Let's go to the old Reddit knife scene. How do we feel about razor blades? Well, we've been talking about them all morning. Oh, that reminds me. I bought a bundle the other day. Dang it. I always forget when I buy stuff. I mean to tell y'all. But it came with that Utilibear. I don't. Is that what it's called? Ulti-Bear. The Ulti-Bear. Is that right? No. What is the Drop Bear utility knife? Oh, I guess I can type in bundle. I don't remember who I bought it from. It was a right here. I bought this bundle the other day because I wanted the Kaiser. Oh man, the pictures are gone. But it's a Kaiser UT Bear. Is that right? Yeah, I got one of these because I want one. And it's the toolless. It's I don't see it. Thought it was the plain. Oh, it's one of these two. It's either that one. Yeah, I believe it's that one. But the picture's gone now, so I don't know what I got. And it came with that silly utility knife, the O knife, one of these. I got a pink one of these, so I'm going to give that away. But I got one of those and the Kaiser for $30. So I couldn't pass it up. He had it listed for 40. Yeah, I wanted the screw one, but I thought I'd try it out either way. I couldn't pass it up for $30. Yeah, I want the one. Yeah, this is the screw one. The one I got is the toolless, and I'd rather have the screw. Gonzo, morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Pete. I didn't see you pop in. Smash it. Pop it. Drop it. Anyway, I really like the Tyrant, and they're making that Tyrant Ultra clone that should be coming out soon, just like that one at the top. That was posted a while back, so it should be getting closer. I don't know. I don't know what he called it. He didn't call it. It was Jufool, I believe. Let's see. See if I can find the post. Yeah, maybe here. Oh, let's see. Right here. Alternative bag. Posts. There it is. So I can't wait till that comes out. Those little cartridges look pretty good. Like, Ed says he carries his every day, his Exceed Designs. Where were we? We were here. Knife Club, pretty cool site. I mean, subreddit. Oh, wow. Well, that's no good. Yes, protect yourselves. So that is very obviously the same model that I have on the table for $900. Yep, that same exact one right there. So it's a good $100 knife. It is definitely not a good $900 knife. So don't get fooled by that. And see, that's part of why people need to be educated on this topic more and not just shoo it away like it's not part of this fine hobby we have got ourselves all into. Because if I saw that listing, I would pretty much know right away that since they usually go for over $2,000 for used ones, that's too good to be true. So it is. Yeah, that's what this post is, Andrew. It's saying on eBay, how can you spot the difference? Well, if you stay educated, you'll know what's out there. But I don't know, because I haven't seen a comparison side by side. There will be lots of tells, though, I'm sure. I would say the blade grind would be probably the first tell. I could go try to look up a real one and compare it to mine. But a picture. Yeah, I don't even think they made an original topo. Just like Andrew said, that might be the first sign. Shark, Neve, Co, Waka, Topo. PVK has a bunch of models of them, if I remember right. So, what is this one? That is definitely not Topo. Either is that one. Let me look at this one compared to my original. I mean, the one I got in my hand. So I think one of the first things you could easily spot, yes, big, easy way to spot it. All right, so I got two tells right off the bat. And let me see if I find a third one. Hold on. I'm looking. Give me just a second. Yes. All right, lots of good tells. All right. So you see this picture? The pivot is a lot deeper on the inside of the cutout on the pivot. That would be the first easy sign. Second sign is the pivot screw. These three holes are all the way on the edge of the round circle on the real one. They're inset on this fake one. And then thirdly, the shape of the body screw up here at the top has got like a weird three shape whatever. You see the shape there of that body screw up at the top. So, first thing, these pivots are not that deep. They're really shallow, and you can tell they're less shallow. Second thing, these screws in the middle, they have a little edge around the outside of those little circles. Whereas the original has, they're right there at the edge of the circle, and they actually go off the circle almost. And then thirdly, this body screw is, oh wait, but they got the body screw right. Dang it. Thought it was round when I looked at it a second ago. The logo, let's see if we can tell. It looks like the thumb stud position is a little different too from the original. Let me go back to the original here. Let me hold it at the same. Yeah, the thumb studs are smaller and they're not up close to the swedge. They're not as close to the swedge as they are on the original. There's a bigger gap. Whoops. There's a bigger gap by the swedge. But you can tell the cutout of the pivot is a lot deeper on the original. The beveling on the scales looks pretty good. Let's go back and look at the bevel on this one a little better. The bevel does look pretty good. It's more about the lighting. Let's see. Oh yeah, we didn't even look at the clip. Let me close it up and see if I can get it lined up with this picture here. Where are we at? Up here somewhere? All right, a little bit bigger. The holes in the body screw are very apparent and go all the way through, it looks like, where these are flush. So that's a very quick tell. The clip shape is a little more rounded out on the original, and it's kind of squared off on this one. The lock bar cutout looks pretty good as far as the same shape. Well, the body screw back there, though, they look, those black spots. And going to the edge of this circle is a real easy tell. Oh, I still didn't look at the stupid logo. It's not a stupid logo. It's a great logo. I mean, I'm stupid for not looking at it. But let's see if we can get the logo. It's tilted at a different angle. And that's not just because I'm holding the knife differently. It really is. So this point, whoops. This point points more this way. Watch. See on the original, it points more straight up towards the swedge, and the original points down more towards the tip. And the position is a little different too. Oh yeah, it's closer to the grind. Way closer to the grind. Wow. All right, so that's an easy tell. So there, I've done my public service announcement for the day. But people can't just think these knives are not going to be out there in the world. And they're part of this hobby, and I'm going to talk about them. And somebody just got a good cross-reference on how to not get duped if you're silly and think you can get one for $900. But yes, that eBay seller is a low-class human. And unfortunately, our society is getting full of those type people nowadays. And lots of people would like to classify me just like that guy. And there's clearly a difference. Yeah, I saw that. It was more rounded. Oh, so there were some good little cross references. We made it an hour and a half today. I'm about to get everything boxed up for the 3 winners and get those sent out this morning. Oh yeah, I wanted to show William's I forgot which one you got. We looked at it that one day, that new version. Oh, I know where I can see it. New version of the bug out with that designer. Yeah, this one. The Kith. Was it Kith? I believe it was Kith. Yeah, Kith. We looked at this one. Mr. William grabbed one of these. He didn't get it from OK Knives. But they do have them, same knife, for 26 bucks. See what they're trying to get rid of this week. I should have bought 10 of these shamans that they had on clearance. Oh, they must have got rid of them all. Yep. So they had shamans on clearance. And wait, maybe it was on one of these Spider Cup. Yeah, right here. 23 bucks for these, or 25 bucks for these. I should have bought 10 of those to give out. That would have been a great. But instead, I bought 10 of something else that I'm not going to discuss. I hope Mr. TC gets that cut on his arm sewn up properly. Mr. TC seems to cut himself once every couple of months pretty badly. I think this is the third or fourth one I've heard about. Andrew, I love my bug out clones. Oh, I did get that other leather little edge beveler. Yeah, Andrew, we're going to make the sheath this coming Thursday, and then we're going to move on to some more modding stuff. All right, what else are we going to talk? Oh, the shaman? Yeah. The shamans are great. Sorry. I didn't know what you were talking about. Here, I'll show you a couple of them. If I can find my... Here they are. They actually feel better. They actually feel better than the real ones because they're on bearings. I've already denippled this one, and it actually feels better. I'm not used to the button, but as far as opening and closing, they're smoother. But I mean, mine is pretty smooth. But they're really close. You can front flip them easy because of the bearings. Sever, the Wakas are great, buddy. They're the most evenly tuned out of the box. Yeah, I just can't deal with the nipple, so I always delete the nipple on my shamans. Gone from that one. And gone from that one. Andrew, they don't have the same liners like that will fit, and it's because of the blade. So they have a cutout for the bearings. So that's the only problem. The bearings cut out on the blade and on the liners have a cutout for the bearings. But they do have the same looking liners, if that's what you mean. They fit in there the same way. I wish we could use those as donor knives. He doesn't realize how big of a market there would be for these if they would make them like the original so that you could, yeah, Severs, John's got one. He put it in his get rid of bin. It's too small for him. It's too thin. John likes big knives. Yeah, it'd be awesome if they would work for donors, Andrew. What about a what about a chip it? I'm thinking about trying to make a blade for a shaman out of that Pops Pro Cut. I think I could trace the back of this one and then design me a blade shape. And I might try to make one with some of this stock I've got, because I've got enough stock. I just don't know about the thickness. That's the only thing that's worrying me. I'm going to have to figure out. I'll have to sand down the pins. I'll have to make the pins and the backspacer a little shorter, because the blade thickness I don't think will be as thick. But I'm about to start trying to make a folder here sometime. I'm going to start drawing one up to start with, because you got to have a design first. And I might as well design a nice one that I like. Alright. To end this off today, as we wind it down, we're going to see if anything cool has popped up on Knife Swap for sale. If any of y'all happens to want something that you see. Sage 5, Code 4, Feeweed, Pyrite, Bowie, Little Temperance. Parts bundle. Which Feeweed is it? Alright. Tegan would like that one. I think that might be the model that I like out of all of them too, because they all got that funky. Y'all know me. Here's a Rex 121 and G10 Sage 5 for $250. Wow. Mojave number 617, $675 shipped. Oh, that's a plain Jane one too. Yeah, that should be mine. Micro milling, plain tie. I like it. $675 shipped and insured. YOLO. Oh, it's gone. Gone. There's a real duckling. 940 blade. Somebody did a reblade, trying to get money out of their blade. Bunch of clones. Weird version of the SMKE Trapper. Micarta and Teal Anno. I didn't even know that one existed. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. What else we got? Shark Cub and an Avid 1. I don't need it, Andrew. Damastil Protean 1600. $1,600. There's a Shanzu. I got one of those. All right, I don't want to look at Knife Swap today. We're going to go ahead and start ending this one down unless y'all give me something else to talk about. Because I got to get some stuff packaged up. I've got to finish painting a entertainment center for my daughter. And it's supposed to get up to 75 today, so I'm going to get outside and get some sunlight. Saturday is the best day of the week. I hope y'all enjoy yours and are productive today and get done anything you might need to. These are great though. If I bought a bunch of these to do as giveaways, I would have to go through and do the nipple delete on all of them though. Birthday. Did I say it's my birthday? Again? It's not my birthday. But I'll take the piece of cake. I don't know why. If I said it was my birthday, I didn't mean it. Why did I say that again? My God. I think it says the best day. Maybe y'all mistook my southern dialect for something else. Although I could have said it. I've been known to say it. My birthday was, y'all know when my birthday was. Pete gave me a knife. September the 19th. It was a couple months ago. September the 19th. Yes, sirs. I'm a Virgo. Don't know what that means or anything, but in fact, I happen to keep that knife handy all times, my birthday knife. There it is. From Mr. Pete. Dust and stuff on it. I love this little thing. Very handy little knife. With walk and talk. I've also got some little dongles sitting over here that I have no idea. Are those both Logitech? No, one of them is. Logi. The other one is a TP-Link broadband dongle. Well, all right, guys. I hope y'all have a good Saturday. We will be laid back and talking about stuff tomorrow. Y'all think of some stuff you might want to talk about. And some knives you might want to look at. Yeah, I like these knives. Very consistent across all three of them. Very fun to reverse flick. It's one of those ones where the angle is just perfect and it just feels natural. Well, that's going back in my pocket today. My pockets don't have much lint. I got more ashes, random ashes than anything else. Nope, I've had a misfire. I think I had a misfire because of my own fault. I wiggled the. I think I wiggled the switch or hit it on the way down or something. I don't know. I can't replicate it, so maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's still been great. All right, fellas. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, knives are life. Clones are life. Knives are life. Clones are life. We did a little bit of that back and forth today to show people what the Shark Nevco Waka clone. Some easy tells on it. So use that to your advantage. Don't say I never gave you nothing. And I'm going to finish my coffee and get some boxes packed and go to the post office.